Janine. I'm a patient of Dr. Joel Pasquale's, and I've been working with him since about December. And I just wanted to share a little bit of my experience about what he's helped me achieve in that time. I with back pain, sciatica originally. That's what I thought was the only problem. That's what Kaiser had determined from my X-rays. I started running more during COVID with all the gym closures, a little bit more outdoor running, which was more for me. I'm not really a runner, so it was more than I'm used to on my body. I started getting a lot of pain in my leg, and I didn't identify what the pain was. So I kept pushing through it. And as the pain became unbearable, I realized it was nerve pain. It started radiating all the way down my leg. In which case, that's when I went to Kaiser, and I had asked for X-rays, and even then they didn't really explain to me what it was or what the words meant or anything. I mean, they didn't give me any information. They just said, here's what it is, and do some stretches, and they didn't help me with anything. And so I was referred to Dr. Joel. I have another friend and who had a good experience with him, and he just raved about him. So I absolutely was excited to go see him, and he goes, he's not just going to help, he's going to fix you. And so I was like, yes, that's what I need. So when I got there, he helped me started addressing the sciatica issues, but he started assessing my body and helping me find other things about my body, how it bends, how it works, what I do, how my form is for other things. And so, just finding other things about what I need to work on and how my body moves to help me just function better. And he determined, he found some tissue. He found another problem that Kaiser wouldn't have found. They would have just gave up on me. And he found what my true problem was. And that was that I had some scar tissue that was causing some nerve damage for me from a procedure I had a long time ago. So I didn't know that was the problem. And it was something that started a long time ago and was really subtle, and I had no idea. And I always knew, I'm like, something's weird, I didn't know what it was. And well, that's what it was. It had exasperated to this other thing. So my back wasn't even the problem anymore. It was this other nerve damage that was affecting my legs. And so when I got there, I couldn't hop, I couldn't jump, I couldn't do anything on one leg. I couldn't barely walk, getting out of my car, standing up. Anything I needed to do to support that leg was super painful. Especially after resting, anything like that. He would ask me to jump on one leg, and I felt like I was going to jump off a cliff because it was just unbearable pain. And I knew I couldn't catch myself. It was really bad. I couldn't do anything. And so he's just been really attentive and persistent in troubleshooting and finding out. And had he not done so, he wouldn't have found that other tissue issue. And so he's just been really committed to not only that, but just, patient care overall. Just, he helps me assess anything. I get migraines and I can get a hold of my doctor. He's, been super kind to like, oh, well, here's some exercises, and he'll take videos on the spot and send them to me to, to help me feel better. And, just anything that takes me, he's like, anything that takes you out of your daily life while you're my patient, that's about your body's function. He's like, I'm here to help you with. And, it's just a total different experience than I've had with a doctor before. He truly cares about his patients. And that direct personal contact is something I've never had with a doctor before. The difference that it makes, the check-ins, the phone visits, anything, just making sure that you're good. If you have any questions, he's always available. It just makes a world of a difference. So over time, and I was getting to a point where I was starting to maybe accept that maybe it's just not going to get better, like not being negative, but just like, I had to accept that maybe it wasn't going to get better because he's tried so many things. And not until just recently, he just kept trying different things. Try this movement, try this exercise, try this, try this, try this, try this. And he tries all kinds of things. And I hadn't told him that I had, I had that idea floating around in my head. And so we tried some other things. And then every now and then I would try to run a little bit when I'm out on my walks. I would try to run a little bit, and I couldn't do it. And so just recently I tried to run, and I was able to jog for like 3 blocks. And I started crying because I was so happy because I was able to support it was like amazing. It was like the best thing. I was like, oh my God, I felt no nerve damage, no pain, no sensations, nothing at all. And so it was amazing. And so I texted him like immediately, and I was like, oh my God, I was so happy, because I was starting to think that maybe it wasn't going to get better, but it absolutely did. And so, and he's still working with me, and we're still working on, still continuing to make it better. So now when I go and I can jump, I can do all those things. I can jump on one leg, I can hop, I can move forward and jump. When I got there, he would ask me to run on the treadmill, and I could give him 2 steps because I could not do it. I could not make more than those steps. And now, like the last time I was there, he asked me to run, and I ran until he told me to stop. which was amazing, you know. And I told him, and he never knew that I had any doubt, not in him, but just maybe it was something that wasn't going to get better. And he's like, oh my gosh, he was like, you know, and he's just amazing, you know, and he just truly cares about his patients. I highly recommend to anybody who has any problems, anything. I mean, above and beyond, he's the best investment in yourself that you're going to make for yourself. And he's super humble. You know, he's like, oh, you did it. It's like, no, he did it, you know. He doesn't give up, you know, and he truly cares about his patients, and makes a world of a difference. So we're still working together, and I'm looking forward to, you know, finishing up. But I'm just so thankful that I found him. I can't imagine who else would have been able to find the things that he found, because of his dedication, his passion, just finding the problem, you know, and just his commitment to you. So if you need somebody to help you, if a physical therapist, he's definitely a person I would go to. I highly recommend him. He's worth it. And I can't imagine you finding somebody better to help you with anything. And he's super kind. He's not just a good doctor, he's kind, he's a good person. So it's been a great experience. So anybody, if you have any doubt, you know, I was ready to just concede to the fact that maybe it wasn't going to work out, and that's when it turned around. So you just never know what it's going to take, what time it's going to take, when it's going to happen. You just don't know what it's going to take, and it can change at any time. So just hang in there, be patient, just keep following what he does, and it can change at any time. And you never know what can happen. So I just wanted to share that with you. You guys stay positive, and you're in good hands. All right, thanks. Bye.